Travels with a badger.
Oh, hello badger fans, and welcome to another Travels with a Badger. As you can see, we is in the car right now. We is waiting for Jarrow Hall Farm, Anglo Saxon Farm, and Museum to open. Oh, a Kit Kat, thank you. No. A snack before we get going. And today is very, very hot, so we's got our sun cream, and we's got our water bottles, and badgers, and yeah, we're gonna go and have some great times and learn some things about the Anglo Saxons and farms. We got the fox too, and you heard from Marianne's. And the pony. Right, but here in the museum now, this the farm part outside. Let's go learn some stuff. We in Jarrow, Anglo Saxon farm at the museum. There is some chickens over there, and a little cat shelter, and a little cat, I think, and then these geese with their nice little shelter, made out of wattle and daub, which means it has woven walls clad over the top with plaster made out of mud and probably poo and straw. We has made this new friend. We do not know what this friend is called, but he coming with us apparently and maybe showing us around the museum. Cat cam. Or he might be going to go and visit the piggies. This Ethel's house. Apparently, pigs important in the Anglo-Saxon period. The piggies and a lot of the animals here are heritage breeds, so they all types of ones they might have been around in the Anglo-Saxon time. Well, he probably would have been around in the Anglo-Saxon time, but not this particular one. Sheeps! Hi, sheeps! According to the sign, these sheeps are for different types of breed. Shetlands, Solway, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Manx, Longhorns, and Hebrideans. They has got a nice field and lots of shelter, and this one seems to be eating the hedge. Oh! Should we go say hi? Hello, little sheep. Why is Bodge the badger?
Has you seen Marianne?
Meh. I don't think he's seen Marianne's rubber. Well, I think he might only say sheep.
Okay. Goodbye, little sheepies.
Meh.
Sheep's coming to me.
Goats. Goats and sheep like my little human friend. Still with the goats. According to the little sign here, it says that goats would have been very useful for the Anglo-Saxons, who would have used their meat and bones and horns, milk, fur, and skins in everyday life. These little chaps, though, are lucky that they will not have any of that skinning and meating and eating and all of that kind of thing, because, well, they're cute little cute little petty goats. But yes, very useful animals for the Anglo-Saxons back in history. Bodge out. We is inside a little Anglo-Saxon house. Dairy table. And over here, by my small human friend, a little bed. A little bed.
Have you seen Marianne?
I think he wouldn't.
Close. And I don't think he has anyways.
We could check out some of the farm buildings.
Okay. The search continues.
These is the little farmhousey buildings. Let's go take a look in some of them. So, according to this, did you know the Anglo Saxons lived in wooden buildings, which have not survived? But churches that they made from stone have survived, like Escombe Church. Let's go in here and see what it's like. I think there's some kind of hole. But you come. Oh, dark, but oh, there's so much things in here. And it smells of wood smoke from this big fire in the middle.
Yeah, there's some candle work over here.
Candles. There's a big chair. And some weaving. And some kind of sausages hanging from the ceiling. I hope they're not goat sausages. Yeah. For the record, the museum often has people in this part, I think, doing demonstrations of general everyday Anglo-Saxon life. But we are here very early on a Friday morning because of teacher training schools. And also, a very, very hot day in the middle of a heat wave. So, there might not be so many demonstrations while we is here. But if you come, you could check them out. Oh, hi. Me and the small humans have come for a little walk around the back of the little town, and we have come across this big cross, which, according to the sign, is based on one from the 8th century, and well, it was made in about 1996 or 7 by a very nice person called Keith Ashford, by the looks of things. He did a good job. Look at that. That's very cool. Let's go have a look closer, shall we? Look at the carvings. Whoa. We think that a badger. What do you think? Little goaties? Has you seen Marianne's?
Go!
I think he's scratching.
On.
Yeah, I think he's seen Marianne's. But my small human friend has decided that they love him and they would love him to come and live with us, but I don't think he fits in the beds. No offense. Little ponies here that are apparently rescues. I think they're very cute. They look like Shetlands.
Oh, yeah.
This Luna, the piggy. She's an old breed too. It's very hot
Hello.
for her today.
Oh,
But she seemed very friendly. Oh, hi Badger fans. We're here with Ellie from the museum. And she's going to tell us a little bit about this very cool glass.
I am. So, the glass that we have here at the museum is the oldest stained glass made in Britain. So, I've got a little piece of it here that you can see. So, the museum, the objects here are from the monastery that used to be here in Jarrow, and also it had a sister monastery in Wearmouth in Sunderland. So the man who founded the monasteries was called Benedict Biscop. Benedict Biscop founded the monastery in Sunderland first, in Wearmouth, and he brought craftsmen over from what is modern-day France back to Britain to make these lovely colourful windows for the monastery. So they made these lovely stained glass windows, and they taught local workers how to make stained glass. And that is how we got first stained glass in Britain, in Sunderland, and there's been glass making industry in the northeast ever since. And we also have, so this collection is also the largest collection of 7th and 8th century glass in Europe, so that's pretty special that we have here.
Oh, thank you, Ellie, for letting us know about the glass.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming.
I think we're going to go around the museum now. Let's go. There is some more big statues. and some more big statues over here, and this thing here.
And a big spinny thing.
This which spins, which my small finger is spinning, and has a map of Britain. I think you're supposed to stop it so you can see some of the artifacts in the little holes. Makes more sense. Bodge here, in the museum at Jarrow Hall, about to learn some things about the Anglo Saxons. But this bit is more about the Romans. We like the Romans. And there is a big giant head. My human friend has also found a small dragon. He is over here. We think he is part of some kind of museum trail to follow. We'll show you around and see what we can find. Okay? Got it. There we go. This is what would have been the remains of a shield boss. Not a real one, of course, because it's a replica. But it would be the metal bit on a shield. The rest would have been wooden. This farmer would probably have had lots of tools, like these ones, to do a lot of farming with. Anglo Saxons farmed a lot with tools made from wood and metal. The museum focuses on the history of Britain from the Romans onward. The Romans sort of started to leave Britain when the empire began to crumble a little bit. And after AD 410, Britons had to look after their own defences, according to this little nice panel over here. And they invited in Anglo Saxons and the Jutes. Let's go learn some more about them. This is not a real skeleton, but it is a very good replica. It is of a man from northern Anglo-Saxon cemetery. He was probably a farmer, but he had some weapons too. And as this shows, there was a shield boss. Oh, sorry, this is dark. Maybe I can shine a light. Hang on, let me try. Got it. There we go. This is what would have been the remains of a shield boss. Not a real one, of course, because it's a replica. But it would be the metal bit on a shield. The rest would have been wooden. Oh, you right, duck. There are ducks in this little diorama.
Yeah.
Bodge back here for a second in the museum. When we met Ellie earlier, she mentioned that there is a big glass collection in the museum, and we has found some. Pan around, small human. Look at all this nice glass. This is stained glass, and over here there is some pictures, and also a one you can light up. Should we go see it? This one, you press the buttons down here. I will press the button, and it will light up. Kind of small human. There we go. Now I can press different ones and it will tell me what kind of colors they were. For example, let me press just one button. This iron. This one copper.
This one's iron copper.
Iron copper. Okay. Oh, this one bright. I like this one. What this one?
No.
Oh, like
Turquoise.
that. Copper cobalt. Oh, here with the amazingly huge book, the Jarrow Codex. This Bible was made here in Jarrow and taken as a gift to the Pope around 716. Unfortunately, the abbot taking it died on the way, but it did get to Italy somehow and remained there for hundreds of years. It was not until modern times it was discovered to be from right here in Jarrow and eventually returned to the museum. I think it is very, very cool. This beautiful little thing is called the Frank's casket. It is made of whalebone. This wall has lots of things that we can look through. And drawers we can open.
some stones that have been inscribed. Potteries. We found a dragon, but this one is a much bigger dragon. It was made by local people, including some of the brownies, and now in display here. And if my small human friend pans round, and shows you, it runs up all of the columns too. Each of the alcoves in this part of the museum tells you different things. We is in the bit that tells you about Bede and teaching at monasteries, but there are other things you can listen to as well. It's very cool, and it gives you a chance to rest your paws. Oh, there's some skulls over there, but we won't go over there. We'll go over here, because I have seen some stones, and I do like stones. Oh, look at this. Look all the way around. And treasure. Well, coins. I think my friend Little Drums might like this, because it's a pony. Little Drums. What do you think? Do you think it looks like you? No. It's a kobold. Probably from the Cloister Arcade, according to the sign. I like him. No. Yes, I can see the similarities. No.
Oh, Bodge here. We have had a great time at Jarrow Hall Museum, but I am a very sticky badger. Yeah, we've got a new friend. Two new friends. We have had a fantastic time, and we think you should come and have a look and check it out yourselves. We might be back yet because it was
And
very
there's a
good.
play park.
Yeah, there's a play park. We've had a play park yet. So yeah, you stop by and you say hello to our friend Ellie, who we interviewed, and our friend Molly, who was very nice and told us a lot about the museum and everything. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get a nice study.
And beware of the cats. Do not pick them up, but you're free to stroke them.
Okay, that's a budget top tip.
And the black and white one is called Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah, the black and white one with the red collar.
Okay, so that budget top tips. You can pet the cats, don't pick up the cats, and the one that looks like me and is black and white is called Wednesday.
With the red collar.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get a nice study now because it's 29 degrees and I am melting. Bye for now. Budge is up.